Hi guys, welcome back again to the Housewife Cave. My name is Penny for those who are new here. Today I want to show you how I make jollof rice. Jollof rice is a Nigerian rice dish, and this is the first time we are doing this, and we are all about African dishes, dishes from all over the world, anything that is edible. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please comment down below and tell me what you think about this recipe. Let's get into the ingredients. So I have several ingredients here. I have red bell peppers, also known as capsicum or hoho here in East Africa. So I have 3 large ones. I have 2 onions. This one was one, but the one that grows and then splits. So I have 2 onions, 1 tomato medium sized, scotch bonnet, also known as pilipili mbuzi here in Kenya. I have mixed spices. This is a mix of different types of spices. I also have tomato paste and rice. I'll leave the measurements of the ingredients in the description box. I'll also add cloves of garlic, and this will depend with how much you like garlic. I'll add in the nutmeg, 1 teaspoon. Now the first thing I'm going to do is make the thing they call tatashe, because this is a Nigerian dish. So I'm going to make the tatashe, that is the tomato, bell pepper, onion and garlic together with scotch bonnet mix. And because my blender is a small blender, I'm going to blend my mix in bits. But if you have a bigger blender, you can put everything inside the blender and blend everything at once. Before you start blending, you need to add a little bit of water so that the blending process becomes easier and you don't spoil your blender. After blending the tomato and everything, it should look like this. It should be smooth. Make sure you've blended them until they're smooth. So after this process, we are going to fry the onions. And I didn't point out that I was going to chop another 1 onion, a medium-sized onion that I'm going to fry, that I was not going to add into the tatashe. Now we are going to fry the onions, and for 1 cup of rice I'm going to use oil, a 1/4 cup of oil, to fry the onions and the whole rice. I'm going to fry the onions until it is soft and tender, and it has started producing its aroma. Don't allow it to fry until it is brown. We are not cooking pilau, we are cooking jollof rice, and we don't need the browning because the tatashe will give it the red color. So I'm going in, after the onions, I'm going in with the tomato paste. The tomato paste is 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to fry this tomato paste until it is crumbly. The tomato paste is cooked. Now I'm going in with the tatashe, and I'm going to mix everything together. Mix the oil, the onion and the tomato paste together with the mixture, the tatashe, and I'll cover, stir it, cover and let it cook. The main aim is to ensure that the water inside, the one that we added, has evaporated, and we are left with the nice thing. What I noticed is when I use a high heat, while allowing the water to evaporate, it tends to burn at the bottom. So now I'm going to set the heat to low so that it doesn't burn from the bottom. At this point, the water is almost done, and it is now that you're going to add in the spices. This is the flavor building stage. We're going to add in the spices, the spice mix, and the nutmeg, and then allow it to dry. Allow the remaining water, because it still has some water. We're going to allow the water to dry out so that you can add in the rice. So don't forget to add in the salt, because you say this is the stage where we are adding in the flavors. So don't forget to add in the salt, but don't add too much salt. It's better to add in small amount and then add it later on. The water has dried out, and we are going to add in the rice. Ensure the rice is coated. Just pour in the rice, mix in the rice together with the mixture so that the rice can absorb the flavors that are inside the blended mix. For 1 cup of rice, I'm going to use 2 cups of water, or you can also use stock, meat stock, chicken stock, vegetable stock, whatever stock you have, it will work. For me, I didn't have the stock, so I'm using plain water, and I'm using 2 cups for 1 cup of rice. Wait a minute, there's a secret here. You see this aluminum foil? This is a game changer when cooking rice. It doesn't matter what type of rice you're cooking. This here is a game changer. When you're cooking rice and you want it to come out nice and fluffy, not overcooked and everything, use aluminum foil. Cover your pot with aluminum foil. Just measure the right amount of water and let the rice cook with steam. The rice cooks with steam and not water. I hope I've made myself clear. As the rice is cooking, I'll be chopping the vegetables. I have the yellow, red, green bell peppers. Those are capsicum, hoho, and carrot. I have chopped them finely. And don't forget that I am cooking the rice on low heat. We need the rice to cook with the steam, and we don't want to burn our rice. So at this point, the water had reduced. This is like 60-70%, and you need to check your rice every time so that it doesn't burn. And that's what I'm doing, trying to make the water go down, then cover the pot. No, not cover the pot. Add in the vegetables, because I know they won't overcook. Of course, I know this will take about a minute or even a second, not a second, 30 seconds, and the rice will be done. At this point, the rice the water is not dried out completely, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off the stove, cover my pan with the same aluminum foil, and then put on the lid and wait for it to just cook with the steam. Because at this point I tasted my rice and I realized there's a bit, it had not cooked 100%, so I had to cover it and let it cook with the steam. So here we have it. The rice is ready. This is 1 cup jollof rice. and I'm impressed and happy about the outcome. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Bye.